really breaking free from the conditioning that it's pretty much what you were raised believing. So Spirit is saying, question the beliefs you were raised with and understand that everyone is on their own time. Much what you were raised believing. So Spirit is saying, question the beliefs you were raised with and understand that everyone is on their own timeline. And just because you have a different form of thinking doesn't mean you don't deserve anybody in your life. There's somebody out there for someone. And if you've never heard that, like, you just understand that you're enough for someone. And if you haven't heard that from anyone, understand that you have you to tell yourself that you are enough for you. So ultimately, that's the message that I'm getting. I'm getting some of you are really breaking free from the gross, traumatic, horrible experience you went through with your ex. Okay, so Spirit wants me to clarify that the difference between lonely and alone for the month of May 2025, some of you guys are changing your perspective and no longer in the space of needing somebody's company. Like, you are okay with being alone. You're no longer feeling lonely and like deprived and like desperate for like anybody just to come along. I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, you are a very resilient, independent human being. And you are understanding of the happiness that you're responsible for. Spirit says our happiness is our responsibility. People can add to that happiness. But in order for other people to add to that happiness, someone has to be receptive to that. And in order to be receptive, you have to be able to define what your boundaries are. You have to define how you and who you give your time to. Who, what, how you give your time to. Who, what, why do you give your time to? Spirit is saying you are now having a huge transformation for the month of May. You're looking at people in a different light. You're seeing them for who they are, honestly, and you're not making excuses for people. I'm also seeing that in order to have more peace in your life, it's important to give yourself the peace and quiet that you need to really de-stress from your workday, de-stress from your coworkers, de-stress from your neighbors, de-stress from the energy that you just went outside and were around, and not bring it into the home environment. So I'm picking up on the sense of like your bedroom, and I'm picking up the sense of not bringing what happened in the outside into your bedroom. So it's important. Even they're showing me school. So I'm getting the sense of people, maybe it's like a friend they're showing me like somebody who betrayed you. So it could have been a friend who betrayed you, and you're having to realize, oh, that person really wasn't my friend all along. And you're kind of seeing their character for who they are now that you have had time apart from this person. So I am seeing that when you do that, you're also letting go. It's in a way of throwing away things that you don't need. So I'm also getting the sense of spring cleaning. You could be also spring cleaning in May 2025. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. Spirit is saying throw away the things that your ex got you that you have not staged yet. Spirit is saying if you want to keep it and you must keep it, then stage it. Just put that intention out there that you no longer want that energy to negatively affect your. So I am picking up on the energy of letting the things that no longer serve us, letting them go. Spirit is saying act now. Let that shirt, let that letter, let it go. Spirit is saying it like that, like act now. When are you going to treat yourself in the same way you have been showing up for other people, giving your 1,000,000% to someone else and seeing them succeed? When are you actually going to give that same effort in your own life, Spirit says? And Spirit is saying take the necessary steps that you need to claim your inner power back. If it is that you've been spending too much time with someone else, Spirit saying, draw that line. If you know you've been thinking about things in a negative light for too long, Spirit says act now, make the change. You are responsible for that change. You're responsible for that happiness, and you are deserving of that happiness. So that's all I have for you. Regardless of the separation, you are deserving of love. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That self-worth has been untouched, okay? Keep that in mind. No one can rob your self-worth away because that comes from within. And what truly matters is what's in and what's in here. So that's all I have for you. Please let me know if it resonated. Leave me a comment. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed week. Bye. Or there's a bit more intention when it comes to being alone. Alone is more so like the acceptance of loneliness. So if you're lonely and feeling lonely all the time, it's because you have this need that you have to be around other people. And when you feel like you need that response to be around other people, Spirit kind of brings you further away from those people. So like the more you need something, you're actually pushing that away from you. So like what happens when you like smother your cat or your dog? With dogs, I guess that's an exception because dogs are very loving and they're more so like the smothering ones. But I feel like cats are a bit different, and I can relate to cats because I have a few. So the cats, if you kiss them too much, if you touch them too much, they're gonna like want to get away. And so the need, when you are needing something, that's kind of what you're giving off. That's the energy. You're giving the too much, right? You're giving the too much energy. And the too much energy is what Spirit is asking you to actually reflect on in terms of not being too much for other people, but you need to actually show up in that way for yourself. Some of you have been doing and giving too much of that she's too much energy to other people. And you actually have been neglecting the energy that you are giving to other people for yourself. So Spirit is saying, treat yourself how you treat other people. So Spirit is saying, I'm speaking those who directly are very loving and have a very caring, giving energy to them. I'm not talking to the people who are very like selfish and a lower vibrating frequency. I'm not on that line. I'm not on that story timeline. And when I say center yourself or restore yourself with alone time, that means also not feeling guilty about that alone time that you are spending. Number 4 and 3 could be significant. You could also be 43 watching this. I'm also picking up on the sense of when it comes to May, let it go. Spirit is saying, let that old energy, let it go. Let it be someone else's treasure, right? I'm getting the phrase, someone else's trash is someone else's treasure. So when we let go of things that no longer serve us, someone else is going to love that thing. I'm talking specifically like shirt. If you have a shirt that belongs to your ex, or a coffee maker that belongs to your ex, or a painting, it's like something along that very specific. Some of you may resonate, some of you may not, but I am picking up on some of you are still holding on to something that needs to be let go of. You have not saged it, and it's affecting like your environment, whether you know it or not. It's just energetically wise, siphoning your energy. That's just how I'm picking it up. So if it's like an old plant even, it's very specific. Make sure to throw that out. Make sure to throw out, clean out. I'm getting the sense of if you want for the month of 2025, any month, you need to be able to let go of things that no longer serve you, and that includes the past. You cannot take your past into your future and expect somebody to treat you differently. If you're showing up the same with the same old habits, the other person who's coming into your life, new, ready to love you unconditionally, is not going to love you how you need to be loved because I'm seeing that you're jaded by your past. So even if this person was loving you, I'm not seeing you even having the awareness to appreciate it. So Spirit is saying, we don't have the certainty for later. Make sure to act now. Take action to do the things that you love. Get rid of those things that we don't need. in terms of past relationships that didn't work out. Like, let it go, turn the chapter, flip the page, and let it go. What is it serving you? Anyways, enough of this rant. I am ready to celebrate this Thursday by watching a Thor movie. What are you guys going to be doing? Let me know in the comments. And I would love to know what your favorite movie is. I'd appreciate it if you let me know and talk with me. So, see you guys next time. Let me know if it resonated. Bye, guys.